Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, looks like it's working. Let's check this. Okay. Looks like we're good. Let's put the chat here. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit continue. Let's see what we got. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, so I learned, or not, it's not that I learned. I saw online, someone said that you can really kind of get lost if you like just indulge in all of the dialogue of the game, or like want to see every single thing. It'll take forever.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
And that it might be best to like really just select the options that you are genuinely interested in. So that's what I'm gonna do.
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of the lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
He glances south down the road.
Yeah, exactly. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew.
My dialogue.
Just me and the metal and the
down.
tires, the oil and the fumes and mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. I don't quite understand what you've said. Feels like forever, like I was born on this here roundabout, and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, and the oil and the fumes of mazout. Could you say it again, only a little less plotting?
Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been here a whole week already.
Oh, fuck, he's been in traffic for a week?
What do you need?
Oh, know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Busy with what? Alright.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Tamileum. That... Okay.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Okay. Something there.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's being reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
It looks like Napoleon. Is it like... It's like suspended on these rods.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
I'm Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane.
Not a good track record of mental health in that family. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Profligacy?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
I am interested to know.
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He
Krugerrands.
called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
The king is the king, and he can do anything. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit. Wait, really? There's no way that's true.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Okay.
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple.
Purple.
Philippian cocaine was purple.
So he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie? I'm not really interested in the
Beneath
cocaine.
the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum, a group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What happened to the
The
statue?
original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who stored the
Some
monument?
years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
They did it ironically? The most wasteful king of Revachol, they resurrected in the poorest part of the city. But they ought to have done it like in this manner specifically.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like
Oh.
an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
It's like they've captured how it was, how the representation of, rejecting the king. I mean, within itself, it's kind of wasteful. That's brilliant, so funny and nihilistic. I mean, I don't know.
People in Martinez tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Yeah, because I mean,
Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
yeah, because it's still in remembrance of that person, of that king. Who's this guy?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your... Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead. No, this one is a monster in disguise. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
I'm not gonna snap at an old woman. She obviously doesn't want to be bothered. Tank top? Okay, that's fine. Where is Kim's caddy? Oh, there's some fucking change on the ground over there. Hell yeah, give me that. I'm rich! Don't touch me! I could have sworn Kim's car was around here somewhere. There it is. This is it.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Huh? We've
In
been
the
here for a
cabin,
while.
You are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Tap on the fuel. Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine? I'm gonna pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant? It's Lieutenant, idiot!
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from...
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I want to play the straight cop.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4. What's your status? Over.
Not good.
10-18, 10-20. Over.
1018, 1020. What the fuck does that even mean? Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. That's all for now. Okay.
10-4. Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over.
I don't have my badge.
10-9. Repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. What the hell?
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge?
Chester McLean.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose
Yeah,
his badge.
obviously, dude. I knew that.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer has lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace a badge. Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with. Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Satellite Officer Vic Mayer concurs.
10-4. I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Why are they calling me fucking Dick Mullen?
What's going on?
Oh, it's the fucking lacy tank top
Trooper
guy.
copy lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear
New
you.
heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Fuck!
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
I just heard a child scream in my... They're just outside playing, I think. I hope. Fuck. This is a red check. Fuck, what do I do? I try.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon.
What the
Over.
fuck?
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. Request a description, huh? We'll give it one. Describe the
plasma gun. Trick question. I'm a martial artist. My entire body. The plasma gun. Look, I don't have it, alright? I don't have my gun. Trick question. It's a gun. What can I say? A regular goddamn murder weapon. You know how they are. Bang, bang. For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks. Fuck it.
10-9, come again, please. Over.
I got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle blue hydrogen-based plasma to near light speed.
I'm going to need to put you on speaker for a second.
Okay. In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it's dripping with sexy blue plasma?
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Come on.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
Fuck you, tank top.
This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco hit him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia.
God, leave fucking Jules alone.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll
I'll
make
make all this right. Yes, I lost my winner too. Just lay off, okay? I left it at at his mama's after oh my god. I don't need to listen to this. Firewalker out. Turn off the radio. Yes, I lost my wiener too. Just lay off. I don't know these guys. I think I would personally say this. Or I guess we just walk away. I think I didn't get any personal information.
The silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch, severing the connection.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items.
Yeah.
Did we need anything else here?
Pull out the pull-out toolbox. Run your fingers over the steering wheel. Tap the fuel gauge, heater gauge. Kim, what are we looking at? I guess I'll get
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Actually, that was
He's
kind of
clearly
fucked up.
a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pull-out toolbox.
I'm not gonna take your tools, Kim. That was actually kind of fucked up that I just, like, walked into his car like that, to be honest with you. You are the angriest man I know, Renee. Crack pavement like an eggshell.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there. Post le 20. Mail collection box. Been there. Mail collection box, you should man the fuck up. I feel you, mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Okay. Right, so... I've gotten a hold of a tank top. Can I put it here? This is fine. I'll just keep wearing this. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41 and yours. Ask Kim about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Wait, haven't I done this? Where's Kim?
Yes?
Tell me about the case again. Think you should know. Remember anything? I want to talk to you. You follow me. I guess we really can't do anything about that. So fatal. Sneak under their noses. I'm not very sneaky. Alright, fuck it. Is there a map? This is not a very helpful map, if I'm being completely honest. No, not even a little. I'm still here. Alright, let's go over here. Not really interested in talking to all these people. Magnesium. Oh wait, there's change. No, there's change. Fuck politics, let's just all work together.
Scab?
Scab? A man asks with jolly eyes tilting his head.
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking...
He's talking about Kuno. No, I don't want to deal with this again. Did you? What exactly is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab. Poor and downtrodden. Right to work. I'm not a scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
His smile deepens, his wrinkles even more.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to matinees investigating a murder. I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree?
He rubs his chin.
Hey,
as
that's
if
a rough
pondering.
pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
He shrugs. Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
He takes a swig and points up the stairs with his flask.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini Supremacist there. Walk
Semini
right
Supremacist.
past him. Then press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
I'm not really interested in the strike.
Serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
I'm guessing that the boss is this guy down here. I'm not gonna go talk to this big dude yet.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. Looks like too much trouble for my taste.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
He chants at the gates.
Besides, we're not that different.
He leans closer.
It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides
Might
yet.
be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
You're just afraid because we're better than you. I can't scroll to see the other stuff.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the...
Right to work! Right to work!
What kind of cause are we talking
Rights
about?
of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
Okay.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing. Huh?
So do we, Scab.
The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get to the harbor too. What is a strike? Who are all of these strikebreakers? What exactly is your goal here?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Huh.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
The lieutenant looks him in the eye.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were.
Given
starts
a
bellowing.
job to do!
He starts bellowing. What exactly is the goal here? I want to get into the harbor too.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the
Main
entrance?
gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open.
Jesus.
Try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
What did you just talk
Like
to them?
civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Okay.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly bearded square edge. Okay, I'm starting to have a remember kind of the situation with the strikers.
Hola, wandering man.
Hello,
can I help
wandering
you?
man.
You know, serious business.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. Whisper, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me by telling me who did it?
Of course, Policia.
He gives you a
Wasn't
sly
me.
smile.
You can rope me out. Easier that way.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice.
Volition! I like volition. Alright, let's keep it moving. What's going on here? And notice, in case of strike, press button behind guard. Huh? A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking this one. Nobody comes close to Measurehead. Is this the union boss? Measurehead's amazing. It's all women. Hey, man.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Your body betrays your degeneracy. Fair enough.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. The young woman at the giant side agrees.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Say nothing. Size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and...
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, I'm Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
My body's unimportant. I'm with the police and I need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Smell your breath, Kim. Is it really so bad? You're right. I'm an alcoholic and I need that dead body to no longer be in the tree. I don't have a problem with alcohol. I just drink a little on the weekends. Enough. I need you to take down the dead body.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the Ham Sandwich race is waning.
It's fucking racist.
Show him the ham still got it.
The race stuff isn't important here. I just need you to help me do my job. I'm the police. I need you to comply now. Actually, I think the ham sandwich race has still has it in them.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Come on, dude.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war.
Why are
like
certain
missiles
words
and
in
aerostatic aircraft? You
the
made
brackets
great
like this?
gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Come on, dude.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Alright, dude.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Lady, your head looks like a potato.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
It was your people who put the dead body up there. Your people should help me get it down. Fucking, I don't... This guy's pissing me off. I'm not strong. Hang on, let me look at my skills. I have 4 physique. I might be able to pull this off. No, it's not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are a little bit more cooperative. It was your people who put that dead body up there. Your people should help me get it down.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands
This guy's
and
pissing
to
me off.
Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you.
I don't know what
When
any of
you
this
are
fucking
gone,
means.
we will build a museum for you.
Great,
The
man.
walls will be lined with bottles of Al.
That's
This is
enough.
your chance. He's talking. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
Conceptualize. Subscribe to his advanced race theory. Fuck. I can't do that shit. What are the tattoos on your arm supposed to mean?
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
Ah! I failed! I had a 42% chance. I want to learn this race theory of yours so that we could become friends. Try to smile sympathetically. I need some of that race stuff in my brain. Sock it to me. No, I better not say anything on this topic.
That's understandable. Jean-Luc Measurehead is a sage and an intellectual giant of race theory. Who are you, handmaiden of Al Ghul?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eye towards the harbor, seemingly bored.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. I think I would rather piss him off. I'd rather get punched. Like, cause this guy's pissing me off.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. No, I would say this.
Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not?
You picked them up.
You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Youth culture does not affect my thinking. It's true, I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel. I've gotten it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles.
This actually might be the
race.
one person to ask, like, what the Seminoles are. Because, like, at this point, like, this world doesn't have the same races that we do. Like, it's not white and black and Asian and stuff. They name it different things, and it seems kind of wholly associated with the like land masses. Like Revachol has like its own race. Oh, it's Robert Smith. This looks fun. This is a story game, man. This is a lot slower paced than like the other things that we've been playing. But I've been meaning to come back to this for a long time and finish it. That's a great story. It's like reading a book. Okay, who are the
The
Seminoles?
South Island race, Haplogroup A4A.
Haplogroup A4A.
We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago.
Seminoles.
We are the future. That
So you were
is
born and
all
raised
you
on the
need
islands
to
before
know.
you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did not come from the
No.
islands. He cranes his head.
I have heard about it on the radio.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
So you're not really Simonese, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this conversation.
Yeah, okay, thanks,
Your
Kim.
endomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immovable obstacle.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
His gaze wanders around the whirling roof to the yard. Over the whirling roof to the yard. Alright, asshole. Go fuck yourself. Alright, Kim. Let's fucking get up here, I guess. Hey, ass.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using... or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right? I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Something changes in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however. First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Tips his beret and concludes, "You're welcome."
Maybe that would work.
I don't want to fucking grovel to that guy. He's a fucking poser. Is there anybody else here that I can talk to? No. I just fucking suck. I don't want to deal with any of y'all. There's this guy. Okay, so the way I see it, or the way that I like recall, is that there's unionized workers. Velocity magazine. Well, they're much hunkier than you. You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. So there's unionized workers that are like having like conversations with the businesses here. So in the harbor, the unionized workers are trying to like negotiate with the harbor like freight and everything. And then these guys, the ones that Mr. Beret calls scabs, they are coming and trying to like take the jobs of the union workers and like do it in like basically take their jobs, because they're like, oh, the union workers don't want to work, but we will work. So what that does, like in my opinion, like what that does is it weakens the union's stance with the harbor, because these workers are willing to undercut the union workers. So the benefit is to the corporation, because what happens is they can like get really cheap workers that they can abuse just because those people are willing to do that work. And so like in a capitalistic society, like that would be the free market, right? But what happens is like then you have humans being abused and like their labor being exploited by corporations. So the only things that benefited the corporations, they have really cheap labor, essentially like wage slaves. And so the union, its position is being weakened by these people, and I guess that's like why they get the derogatory like scab name, right? I don't remember where I learned
Welcome
that.
to Revachol.
Announced the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Okay, so we are in limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
Alright, Kim.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes
tense.
tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we all learned something here. Smile at the lorry man.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to
Apples.
pick up? Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Fuck, man. Why am I so bad at everything? Kim, please!
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sounded surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have a question. I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is the fuck? What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Whoops.
Of course. Where to? What do you mean? We're in Martinez, sir. This
around.
intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
What is up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, some shops and a bridge. The
So
canal
shops down
bridge leads
south.
to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of fish market
I
is
don't
this?
know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
What is in the
It's
west?
just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some...
In the west is the miracle.
In the west is the miracle.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary
Her
yellow
gloves.
glove.
You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. I feel bad for, like, being awkward with her. Let's go look at the miracle. There's a bag. There's also a guy. There's a miracle in the west. That's what Inland Empire said. I guess we ought to listen to it. The ad reads, broken windows. Tibbs has windows. Look at this fucking bag. Thank you. Oh, better watch your mouth. Better mouth your watch around me, boy. He's drunk as fuck. You hear the distinct squawk of sea breeze. Let's equip this bag. We can get tear with this. Boop. There we go. What's this? Trash can. A splatter of bullet holes line the walls.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word owner written on the
It's Kuno!
With N and C scribbled
It's
backwards.
Kuno!
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn.
There's some guys over here. I guess we gotta talk to them.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
The other one is eating a big sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Okay.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
What the fuck? Take
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrated, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Take in the
A
surroundings.
chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
This is fucking ridiculous. There's time for one more inward glance.
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
The old soldier yells in outrage. He's saying shit.
What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak tricep, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
You vandalized our game, son.
He tries to calm
You
himself.
can't play petanque with 5 bull.
P-tank? Petacue, I understand. I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug.
No, I'll
You
try to
are
fix
as a
this.
goddamn bull. Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrong.
Yeah, I fucked up.
I believe you will try.
The fucking asshole.
Now, why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward.
I like this guy.
The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes.
The man
The
nods.
terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what?
Why was the heavy artillery
Because that's
used?
what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse.
You use
use
heavy ordnance.
heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
So I'm assuming that communards is like he's using a pejorative term for communists. I just don't know if they're like really referencing like our world's like capital and communist and that kind of stuff. Who are the communards?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists.
Oh, okay,
Call them
yeah,
what you
okay.
like. They
He's a
just chose the
capitalist.
name to feel special.
So
Senseless
yeah.
sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them? Maybe we can do this history lesson later.
Fine. What do you want now then?
I saw the statue of
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of...
Oh, absolutely.
He smiles
At the
as if
mercy
they're
of a
living in the present
cocaine
ever.
snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the
Yeah, it's
sensibilities
interesting.
of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Like on a personal level, I like these men, both of them, Renee and Martin. But I think politically, I'm not so much in agreement with Renee. It seems very much like his belief was that king is like the way a ruler should be. Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leader is not afraid to do what must be done. That is what this country needs.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a dive into I guess the differences, like societal differences.
The
Or
Carabiner
economic
doesn't
resistances.
reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Yeah.
No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Right.
I like him. I do like him.
I have really
He's just old
outdone
man.
myself.
He
This
takes a
is
bite of the
divine.
sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, It's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with your gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
Thank you, Renee.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything.
His
I
cheeks turn
always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respects?
The old carabinier can't believe what he's hearing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
I'm not.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Yeah, it's interesting because, like, in this situation, like, politically I don't agree with Renee, but, like, in this situation, he, like, this one in particular, for Martin, seems like a sweet guy, but it really does seem like as if he is, like, covering for the Union. And I think the belief here, or, like, the insinuation is that the Union is responsible for hanging the man. For, like, some reason or another. Like, it's interesting because, like, I'm trying to draw the analog to, like, our world and how people undercut unions and, like, my belief in unions in general. But, like, it's one of the interesting things that I think that has been, like, expressed here is that the union, like, in this world, the police aren't really there, like, aren't really the force that keeps the city safe. Like, the city is kept in check by the union itself. So, like, it's like a policeless place. So the union is the one that, like, controls things. So, like, they're implying or, like, making out that the union isn't as, like, quote unquote innocent as you would believe.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, Renee? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Who's Evrard?
Evrard Clare. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Right.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties. Help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debardeurs all know me. Oh, yes.
So you're not
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Vezavein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Everett?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I had these long talks where...
Where?
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple.
Yeah, and it makes sense that Renee would be against the Union because it is kind of like a socialist ideal, where like the like working man can like fight like as a group, like unionize. They like create a group that can like.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Alright. I'll work on finding you guys a bowl. My bad. They're interesting, these two old men. Enormous bowls. Or they were real man. Maybe Sea Monster did this to the plaza. Let's go to the bookstore. Maybe there's bowls in there. I feel bad. You're an
Hello,
idiot.
sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
A bookstore.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk
Be
seems
welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Okay.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Okay. Just look around.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchants. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table.
Wirral.
The topmost book is titled There's Also a Large Hardbound Tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Anything that really catches
There's a
my eye?
box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique, nonsense for anemic Beano-clads.
Old sports magazines. What is this? Actually, I want to go over here first.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange...
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once
Oh
more.
my god.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's
What
too
the hell?
dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
But I sense the place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. Alright, I'll think about it for a while.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
You're being suspicious. He stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her
I'm sorry. I
bluntness.
don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers? Okay, fuck that. I'm going.
No!
She
Please
raised her
just
hand.
talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Lies. Rip them
open,
There is
yeah.
something mysterious about the curtain. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Time for the reveal.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Okay, I'm going in. What the fuck is this? Maybe I am. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers? No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down, but not before I stargaze, or strategize, knock on the door, pain threshold.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Maybe I should.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
First, check your posture.
Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
Check your
the
surroundings.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear.
What about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust.
Let's ask him what the hell we should do with this.
Yes? What do you want to know? What's there to say? It's just stupidity. The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion. Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to spoil it. What's special about Martinez? I wonder what this is about me. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it's best to let you make the move. I was sent to teach you a lesson in style. There can only be one conclusion. I'm the finest. A case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every imaginable way. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural. I don't know what to say. What would I say?
He opens one hand and looks at it.
A moment passes.
Which school do you subscribe to? Mambo or Jambo?
Mambo Jumbo. Mambo. I have a vivid interior. I see and feel things. Jumbo. I get these strange shivers from being hungover. It just before a chill whisked down my back. I think I might have both Mambo and Jumbo. I imagine strange things and get cold chills too.
I didn't know that was even possible. It must be a great burden.
It is. It's not a burden, it's a gift. It's both a burden and a gift. Oh my god.
It's good to have an ambidextrous paradetective in a labor dispute. I can see why they sent you. Should we go? Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Damn, bro.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
Dumb brain.
You look dumb if you keep the lieutenant waiting for too long.
Alright, fuck it.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you,
Fuck!
covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Ow. Do it again.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you
Oh
know
god.
that things-
Trying to breathe normally. This wasn't the best idea, was it? I deserve this. My body deserves suffer for being this weak and disappointing. Is that blood I'm seeing? Rub your forehead. Please don't cry. Please don't cry. I don't.
Are you alright?
Take steps closer. His eyes
Pretty
soft
intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there?
An upset, high-pitched voice calls out from
Really
the
trying
bookstore.
to break down the back door. I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer.
You can hear her take a
Don't
frightened
tempt
step
the
backwards.
spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked.
God, you're fucking pathetic. Asshole. Why couldn't you break down the door? It's literally one of my only other skills is the physique.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? Shelves filled to the brim with crime.
It's a map here.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People.
I'm good. Another boring book. Just discarded here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Don't really have time for this. What is this, though?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove.
Yeah.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another, far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
Ile de Fantôme.
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou, in a bookstore. It's you. Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol. With a radius of 80 kilometers, still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible. You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vimandu, on lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust. It's not really a map, it's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper... Still, it's detailed.
Okay. Let's get out of here. There wasn't really anything in here for me. Fucked up with that door, though. Hey, let me in that door.
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool?
That was obvious. I tried to smash the door by using my pure physical force. I need to know what secret lie beyond the door. It's part of a spiritual
You're
quest.
only making things worse. Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books. Go to them.
Who's the little girl sitting
Annette,
up?
yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Oh, it's fucked up. 1, not impressed. 5, I felt some interest. I'm not going to trick a good human being. I don't do that.
Come now. It's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research.
10. She's certainly very polite and
my
helpful.
precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. This is none of my business.
As a young girl should be, with the proper attitude.
The woman before you
Alright, book peddler. Alright, let's head way north. Let's see what's up here. There's somebody there. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair, and the tools used to disassemble it. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Cape Side Apartments.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Don't use that tone with me, I'm the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Hep, yeah. When were you last tested?
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
Despite the sash, she puts the brush aside.
I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
She wrinkles her nose.
Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
Yeah.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier.
Hatred? Disgust? It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her.
Okay.
She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on. Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Alright, Cindy. Fucking weirdo. Tear. Tear. Looks like there's more construction here once decades ago. The building of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Magnesium. Alright, lady.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in
Joyce
greeting.
L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Glad.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines Group.
Is the Wild Pines Group the
It's
union?
hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
What can you tell me about the strike? What can you tell me about the lynching? Do you know something about these tattoos? Show her the photo.
That's the man who was killed.
She almost
I'm
takes
afraid
the
this
photo.
is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
What the hell?
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia?
Yes.
I don't even know how to respond.
Good.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Yes!
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement
I
credentials?
will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest that it's the hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or
He
you
picks
can
the cup
recover
back
your
up.
badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Oh, so we're henchmen now.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sure you will, Detective. Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months. No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Shadows on the waters, green plants underneath the calm surface.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? This reality.
She pulls her hood closer around her neck.
No, but please, a little context. We're not in such a hurry. Ah, yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then.
Ask away, officer.
All right, you're in. Begin with the first one. You'll appear worldly.
What are you?
What I am not is a basic term of reality.
Everyone wants to talk about themselves. She will, in time.
We're in Martinez, baby. A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed. Aren't we all? Martinez is a district of Revachol.
District of Revachol.
A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year. I would be happy to. What is a preposterously expensive education for, if not sharing? These are unimportant times, Detective.
She puts her finger to her lips, then points at you.
You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. A strange coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop.
A bird? A Svenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
What is this place here?
Ah! This is the pier of Rue or Two.
I don't really care about all
pre-revolutionary
this stuff.
tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments.
Bâtiments.
After les bâtiments nouveaux.
Nouveau.
But this one used to be
They
8
speak a lot
to
of
10
French here.
stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards.
All right, I don't give a
Mostly
fuck
the
about all
urban
this.
middle class side. Splat, splat.
From a dilapidated balcony, Cinder's skull gives Joyce the evil eye. Her red paintbrush held to her throat.
Wonderful.
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Okay, we've got some more questions about reality. What can you tell me about the strike? Tell me about the Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking. The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking?
Yeah.
Those are the shipping side of things, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
She nods.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? I think I have a handle on this boat thing.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Yes.
She nods attentively.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft officer.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
Actually, you don't. The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials.
Makes sense, I guess. I mean, look at me. Makes sense, I guess. I mean... Exactly how little known is this fact?
About the boat? Good. It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
So Wild Pines is the harbor bit company, and then the Union...
Ingredients for what?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track.
Samara.
The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link. Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union in another.
Why didn't you come to the RCMA earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct...
Oh my
God. We
God.
know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded like that, is it? What proof do you have that the Union is involved? Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, but she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However...
And she pauses, looking into the sea.
This is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
Okay.
Thousands of liters of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. Yes? Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I'm
one
aware.
of them will know something.
I can bring some of this stuff up. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune in with the city. What, did I read this one? Religion urges you to be the good guy. The others into yourself. 2 others into yourself. Cool for sane people. Leaders, experts of psychological warfare, respect junkies. Judge of characters, interviewers, interrogators. Cop aficionados, pretend cops. Diplomats, charmers, sociopaths. Man, all this shit is so bad. I just let it go. Fuck it. Let's just stack on this. My inland empire is so high. My inland empire's been really helpful so far. Charm men and women play the puppet master.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance. Of course, Detective.
Alright, let's get it. What is this? Your room. Much bigger than the shop. The sloop. Sloop! Where is sloop? Let's keep it moving, man. What's over here? Oh, there's a wall here.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. You have no clue. So many walls all over Martinique.
Conceptualization sucks. Oh, it's fucking... Hey.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat? In pigs come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. Trying to sneak up on...
Alright, well, I fucked up that conversation. Whatever. Garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. There's some stuff over here. I got a bum hat. Reaction speed and rhetoric. Oh, hell yeah, dude. My bum hat.
There must be another way into the building.
Damn, Kim. Fucking quit screaming. Okay. would have been awesome if I could have gotten the body down without fucking like all of this nonsense that I have to go through. I just seem to be hitting dead ends everywhere I go. This is one of the lorry drivers. This is the racist guy.
Looking for something? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on
you
the cigarette.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage. I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes, I like a dram of that Yugo-Grad vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then...
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
So why are you still hanging around here? Most of the other lorrymen have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer door open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
The lorryman lets out a raspy croak at his own sense of humor.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess so.
That's not this guy, right? Oh, it is this guy.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind? Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back.
He folds his hands.
Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? I need to get high and I'm looking... Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of
We
Terminal
have
B.
a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug
Look,
trade
man,
then?
I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions. Ah, man. Me and Narc, but...
Just be straight with him.
We have a
Not me, man. No, gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really...
Wait. There's something here. Stored away in some dust.
No way I got the fucking conceptualization. A mirror's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. The camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What
He
else?
leans in, his eyes bright with attention. It is a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion.
That's good.
That's good.
Where graspingly you partake of the shifting identity never your own.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
Did you?
I don't know. I think that might be an actual poet. I learned it by heart. I think the words are mine, yes. I don't think I came up with that. Let's just be honest, I don't really know.
No matter. Great verse is like that sometimes. Ephemeral. You might not look it. Seems you have some literary chops. Maybe there's hope for me yet.
It's a strange
Just messing
compliment.
with you. It's cool. You're an okay guy. For a cop.
For a
They're
cop?
more often into fists than rhymes, see. Let alone honesty in verse.
In a small office behind the old military hospital, hunched under the green glow of his desk light, Officer Hans Blau browses through a test print of his Futurist magazine. It's called The Futurist. The typeface on the header is too small.
Any organization gets all kinds of folk. I'm sure we try our best.
The lieutenant looks at you in silence, a curious look in his eyes, nodding slightly.
Well, you've given me some hope, I guess.
He gives you a thumbs
You
up.
found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Alright, let's go talk to this lady. Actually, let's head further south. I think we can find this guy. More lorries here. An ancient fountain. What's that? Roy's pawn shop. Is there somebody in here? Well, there's this guy.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Man at the counter turns to you
What
slowly.
can I do for you?
He asks.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Is Roy high? If yes, then what is he high on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon.
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
There's a note of indignation in his voice.
Interesting.
Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster. Had to take Perolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
Yeah.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit.
I didn't know this
trying
about this
to
guy.
Do something to help
I
out.
missed this the first time.
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
It must have been tough, right? After
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could. No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days ago.
Oh, fuck. I remember this.
What?
What?
Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
You...
We've Kim here too. That just sounded really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
You
were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth.
Oh
and
my
sort of
God!
Sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
No apologies necessary, officer. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Oh, fuck.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
One explanation, she must have been one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante. wants to prove... I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the officer? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I sold my gun. Brother, what do you even say in this situation?
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
This mess? He means your mess.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Yeah.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
I think you could help me get the corpse out of
The
tree.
corpse behind the hostel I show. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colours.
Okay.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
Wait, there are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry, cop. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I'm sorry you had to monitor me.
Okay, just for the length of this short demonstration, please say something that isn't, I'm sorry. Guess. What is it?
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, but what are the other capo types? Won't the other capo types be jealous? I'm sorry. Opt in. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
Oh, you know.
Apocalypse.
Superstellar. The advanced interesting cop. Liquid shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go. No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Rigorous self-critique. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent. A flagrant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of your feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself as a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Alright. Let's work on it, I guess. Fuck, man. I think Kuno S bought the gun. It's either that or a bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is wearing away. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. Oh, there's something here. There's something there, too.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled, chipped dented. They stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Yeah.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, the stereo-approved machine here. Wait, I really want to know. Could this device come in handy my place? Are you sure this thing is working order?
Is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
There's a radio here.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets
I can
displayed
hear
on the table.
the projector.
Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back. Yes, buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider. The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
He points to the decapitated figurine.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Should I buy this?
You see rows of
I'll come back if I need it. I'm not exactly sure I need it. I've got 5 real on me. Damn. Gloves. There's a guy here.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with a old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Do you know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Well, there's the fishing village.
Yeah, I know about that.
Not really much.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. Pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yeah, okay. sure. This guy. Is this the guy?
You see a Samaran street vendor
Sling!
surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast.
This is the guy.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool.
He makes both hands into a finger pistol and fires a few finger bullets into the air.
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of
You
satisfaction.
like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He settles back into the pile of boxes he's
Don't
sitting
be
on.
distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions. No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. But why, officer? Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
The man grins as if the entire incident is already forgotten.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes.
Don't be shy.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird poly.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand. Buy second hand. Keep the...
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around.
No luck? Why not take another look, officer? Keep supporting the economy.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers.
Alright.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What's here?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest style.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material,
No luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shade.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
No, the lieutenant gently removes the glasses from your face, setting you free again.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Kim, Kim is my voice of reason.
Cool here, officer. Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorryman. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole.
He stops to think.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me?
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with
Stop
ingenuity. Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
You're wasting my time. Tell me who the fuck is transporting the drugs here. Who are you afraid of, Sailing?
Look.
He looks around and
People
lowers his
doing
voice.
bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay? Other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Or are these other drivers who talk? Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Point.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours?
The
racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of...
Thanks, Sailing. Oh, interesting. That's the drug trade. Still no sign of my badge. Hot air rises from the sewer. Tear. To tear. I'm rich. Brother. Thank you, buddy. I think this old lady's got some stuff she needs to tell me. The lady driver. What's over here? Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Let's talk to her again.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hand.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her
The
back to
smile on
reality.
her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Never mind.
She sighs.
I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Wait, what's it better with the 50s?
Back in Mefka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people.
I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
The look she gives you is accusatory. So I take it you were in a mess when you were young. Sorry to interrupt your daydreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow, and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age. Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard.
Diamonds?
Diamonds?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, what are you really
Whatever
hauling?
stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
What if the cargo is contraband? Wait, you get high up driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Harife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
She closes her eyes in reverie.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
Then it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Alright, are you the lady
You
driver?
just call me a lady, Harife.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only one here.
I'm not that either, Harife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver who was
I'm only
certified?
terrifying to small children, and to those who used to know me,
Why are you scared to people who used to know you?
because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Then who is the female driver I was told
How
of?
should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around, when I have my movies to go to? Oh, Sim.
The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
Come on, he thinks. She's not the lady driver.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He's worried, but not for her. For you. What is it about this woman? If she's not connected to anything?
Should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will. Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
She nods again and closes her eyes again. She nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind submerge.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas du Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself.
You're right, Loman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
That's not really what I was getting at. Where could I get my hands on an experience like that? Okay, let me tell you something else then.
Yes, there is a protagonista, and an adversary. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Protagonista. She gestures to the intersection.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them
Where
all.
could I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
She flicks her wrist in a gesture of casual dismissal. I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
you're man, low man. What of it? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said either you don't know what cargo you're hauling, could it be drugs? How can you not know what you're hauling in your own lorry? You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling.
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grad, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grad, Lowman? It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
Damn this. Make her answer.
Are you making fun of me right now? You better start complying. I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I don't care about that. If you had to guess.
Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras. Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here. Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palette. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Her voice trails off. God damn it. They're not making this easy.
Yes?
Why does nobody make this shit easy? Ugh. Come on. I don't even know my own name yet.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? I don't want to talk about that.
He shifts suddenly, uncomfortable.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her.
He bites his lip.
All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part. Not trickery.
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died.
He answers
It was
reluctantly.
violet when she got here. Blue before she went. Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why. A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay? Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person, I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
Yeah.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it. She's a suspect and I need you to tell me where she is, or I can't finish the investigation. Fine, don't drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes too.
Alright, let's go talk to the raceman. No, it matters. It does, but there's other people that'll talk about this. Probably this guy.
Looking for something?
You know, you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Sailing didn't do it. Then why are you smirking? Just tell me.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods.
Racist.
Another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He grins a wide smile.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does the lady? So who does the lady driver? So who does you? You don't. Who does you?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yes.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yes, Kim.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Oh, please, dude. 58%. Please work.
Men like this only respect two things. Strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Yes.
Fuck you, I told you.
Yes.
I'm not gonna.
There. His voice grows smaller as it rolls.
I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life. You understand? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on police radio. Say this guy's told Madre to fuck off.
Look, fuck you, man.
He tries to
some lorry
ignore.
down there. Green banged up
Bandaged.
thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Past the monument. Down there.
He waves
the Green
south.
Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone.
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Right. Alright, let's leave. Nice, Kim! He pretended to be a peony. Smart guy. A green lorry. By the monument? Actually, have I gone too far? The monument's over here. This one.
This green found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too. The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Let's get the pry bar from my kinema and smash in the window. I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Thanks. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna get the pry bar. I kind of want to keep going.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, a metallic drawer slides out. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are it's robust, weatherproof, lets you see things. The pull-out toolbox slides back.
Let's go! I've made some progress. I'm the sorry cop.
This green found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now. Another futile thunk sounds in the brisk coastal air.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel, to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Why would anyone glue a piece of sandpaper to the gas pedal?
Sandpaper? A novel technique. Must be to offer some extra grip to the driver's foot.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a pull-out toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least. For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
Wow. Interesting.
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. The actresses and the rare actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to close the rusty oak.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Joyce?
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation.
Oh, I knew that.
Somehow, I doubt that Everard Clare would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose. My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road. As elegant as they are...
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Yes, well...
He doesn't say more.
Unimportant.
Unimportant.
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department.
We should see what Joyce tells us about the lynching.
There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation. Sometime later, when we're done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Debrief over. After you.
Thanks, Kim. Alright, let's take this out of my hands. I'll keep this. Man, I have not found any, like, decent clothes to wear, actually. Like, it's all just, like, I mean, literally my RCMA, like, outfit is the best I can do. Alright, let's go back to Joyce. Oh, get some tear! Tear, 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 tear. Rich! I'm rich! Oh, fucking the girl, the lady driver has my gun. I'm betting it's her, dude.
Hello again, officers. Have you...
Alright.
A sturdy metal door. The door rattles against your knuckles. The door rattles again. But this time, you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
The hallway echoes with it, careful.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Kim, tell her.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
The lieutenant repeats.
There is no reply.
Oh my god. Alright, lady. Alright, let's talk to her. Damn,
You're
man.
back. Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
What were exactly these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologise for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours.
No.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I am sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Revachol West.
Since you are sharing land, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
How are the lynching and the strike
I
connected?
have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail. They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer. Every worker a member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric and not a serious demand, but the stridency of it seems to have spooked them.
Do you need a security
Absolutely
detail?
not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Crenell.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Jesus.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders. For now, it's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Oh my god.
It will be all of them. The
decision is already made. Boy, oh boy, this is not good. Maybe the investigation can help team up. I have to say, this is not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
she grabs hold of the
if
mainsails.
you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
They would have to project strength and power.
The débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath. Too many things have already gone wrong. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep that which is not from following suit. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation. Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Who did the passing on then? What did the teenagers by the canal say?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too.
Okay.
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea.
Okay.
As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues...
You meet her soon enough, you feel?
If you mean did I see him alive, yes.
But I didn't know him.
Lely.
Lely.
His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first. This Lely, anything?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age.
Or gauge his facial
expression.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once. Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Down a deep, black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in 3rd or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions, and
God,
such.
it's so dense, but there, like, I am
used to
genuinely
operating
interested in
war
a lot of
zones.
this.
Yes.
It's
All the
important.
good
It feels like it's
conflict
important to know
corridors,
this.
Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious
Maybe not the
military
countries. Like,
conduct
I'm
on their
like totally
soil.
blocking out the country names, but like the scope of the the companies and stuff, like these contractors, these military contractors, their scope is large. Well, I mean, their place in the story.
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP now?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Did you contact the company? Tell them to
I
call it
have,
off?
and they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us. They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't
Gone to
recommend
ground.
seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
This is so embarrassing. You have no idea. There's something wrong with your brain. Luckily, the lieutenant still has his.
Man, with all due respect, I've been around Martinez, and there's a giant hulk of a man in ill-fitting clothes at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work. His heart really isn't in it.
Not a terribly good actor, that one. Still.
And the other has been one of the 4-story buildings overlooking the roundabout. He or she was reporting back to you while we were canvassing the lorry drivers.
And the other must be in one of the 4-story buildings overlooking the roundabout. He or she was reporting back to you while we're canvassing the lorry drivers.
Would afford a good vantage point. Still, I hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest until the executions start. Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There's a brief silence. Seagulls walk.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now, can you tell me about these tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire, takes the photo, and holds
For
it in her
about
hand.
half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigger not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo
I
paper.
can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like blooms in a pattern.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels. His platoon members? The other contractors, though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
I need the information, mark it down. Ask the mercs about tattoos. You're right.
Do what you have to do, Detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security, but if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. What have I gotten? Oh, a flashlight. Oh my god. Oh, there's so much. Alright, yeah, we'll stop here. Christ, man. This game is dense. There's so much, like, story to take in. Not to mention, like, actually trying to, like, solve this thing. Alright, everybody. That's it for tonight. I will see y'all guys in the next one. We'll see if we go for the weekend. Or if it'll be next week on Monday. Alright, guys. I hope you guys have a good evening. Happy New Year. I think I said that in the last stream. Oh, boy. God, it's so... I'm gonna have to think about this. Yeah. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Good night.